Hey everyone, Janelle here, the founder of this group, the Jolie Bloom Beautypreneur Boot Camp. If you are watching the replay, thank you so much for being here. I don't really have anything like super structured out for this video. I just wanted to come on here and talk with you guys because tomorrow is the first day of a new month and I feel like this year is flying by. Like I can't believe tomorrow is May. So with that being said, I want to know how long you guys have been thinking about launching your beauty product line and what's really stopping you from starting. Is it that you feel like you don't have enough money to do it? Do you feel like you don't have enough time? Do you feel like you're just lost like altogether in terms of like branding and just like the whole process? Like I really want to know what your struggles are so that I can really jump in and help you. Because we have the group, but I haven't really, there's like a few people who ask questions here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty quiet. So I'm not really able to identify what your issues are so that I can help. But I just want to get you guys thinking about what your goal is for May. Like, what are you going to do for your beauty business this month? Like, what can you cross off the list? I did talk about in a previous video a week or two ago that one of the things that you can do just to get started, or rather, I was talking about a step that people skip a lot when they're starting, but this is actually something that you can do just to start moving forward, just to start like, you know, really making this idea real, because having this like dream just in your head but there's no action being taken, you know, that's not gonna get you anywhere. So at a minimum for the month of May, you know, you need to buy your domain name, you need to get your hosting. So okay, let me reverse a little bit. So your domain name is whatever your name of your company is .com. So that's your domain name. You need to buy that like ASAP. Go check and make sure it's available and get it. And once you have your domain name, then you can go ahead and purchase your hosting. So your hosting is what's keeping your domain on the internet every month. So there's like GoDaddy, there's Bluehost, there's, you know, a bunch of different companies that can host your website for you. And then once you have your domain name and you have your hosting, you need to set up a email sign up page where you can have the name of your company and just like a brief description of like what people can expect, and encourage them to sign up for updates so that you can update them as things start to progress, and you can have people in place ready to go once your company launches. If you don't have a logo and you're like, you know, stuck on, oh, I need a logo, I need this, I need that. I mean, for now, just to get things going, you can create a logo yourself in Canva for free. You can go on Etsy. They have pre-made logos for as low as like $5, like $5-10. You can have a pre-made logo made, like just something that you can have on this website so it looks pretty, right? Because I know sometimes we get caught up in the aesthetics and we want everything to be, you know, perfect and look a certain way, but like if you've been thinking about this for a few months, May is tomorrow, right? We're about to be in the 5th month of 2017. So you gotta start going. You gotta, you know, do something, right? So get your domain name, pay for your hosting, put up an email page. Oh, so, and that reminds me too. So you also need to sign up for an email provider. You can use MailChimp. That is free. MailChimp. MailChimp. That is free. Okay. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else. Oh, and then after you have your website together where people can, go ahead and put in their information for you to email them, make sure you grab all your social media pages that have the name of your company as well. So whatever the name of your company is, just also, go through like your Instagrams, your Twitter, your Facebook, things like that, and just grab that name and secure it, and just lock those down and start posting on those pages. Even if you don't even have a product yet, you guys, like, you have to let people know that you're coming. Like, don't wait until like everything is done and you've invested all this money to then start promoting your stuff. Like, you want to make sure that people are interested before you start doing all out of that work. So get a website up, just a one page where people can put in their email addresses, okay, and get your social media pages and just start posting. You want to be a beautypreneur, so you can be posting like, skincare tips. You can post behind the scenes as you're building your company. People love that stuff. I did that, and people like totally ate it up because they felt like they were a part of the process. So you don't even have to have like your products ready. Like, I had up just my one page email sign up page before. Actually, no, I didn't. Well, what did I have? I think I had a coming soon page, but I didn't have an email sign up, and that's what I was telling you guys was one of my biggest mistakes. I didn't have a place for people to sign up. I just had a page that said like coming soon or something like that. But I want you guys to learn from my mistakes, so make sure you have an email subscription box on that one page. And yeah, like, you have to get people excited for what's to come. You have to create the anticipation. Even if you don't know exactly when this is launching, you need to at least have these things in order, so that, guess what? Now people are going to know about it, and now you have to stay accountable. Now you really have to start getting shit done, because people are going to be like, yo, like, when is this launching? Because you're going to be getting them excited. They're going to be seeing, whatever you're posting. You're going to be talking about what's to come. It's going to light a fire under you to really get this done, and to stop talking about it, and to stop just saying, oh, I'm going to be launching, or, oh, I want to start a beauty company. Let's get rid of what I want to do, and let's start talking about what you're going to do, and start putting some deadlines behind this, because it's May already, and we can easily blink and it's going to be December, and then now we're in 2018 and you still haven't launched this company that you've been talking about, right? So I did post before about, if money is the issue, that's just an excuse, because at the end of the day, you can get your domain name for like $1. Hosting is not expensive. I mean, that varies from company to company, but maybe like $10 or something per month. Like, I don't want to like throw out any specific numbers because it varies by company, but so I mean, that's probably less than $20 just to get a website up and running, right? Your email provider, MailChimp, is free until you hit 2,000 subscribers, which more than likely you may not hit that number before you even launch, so that's okay, so that's free. Grabbing your social media handles is free, and like I said in that post, you can start with just one product. Like, you don't have to come out with a whole collection. You don't have to come out with 3, 4, 5 products. Start with one dope product that people would die for, and make sure, of course, that you test it out and make sure that people really do want this, right? So, and then if you're using, having a full-time job as an excuse, I also have a post on that right below this video about like 7 reasons I think why having a full-time job is a benefit when you're launching your product line. And we can actually talk about that more in depth in another video. Because people tend to, use like not having time as one of the reasons why they haven't launched. When I launched Jolie Bloom, I was working full time and I had a 1-year-old, and my husband was working 15-hour days. So it wasn't like I had, like help in the day-to-day putting this together. Like, I made it happen because I wanted it to happen. So whether I had to, wake up early in the mornings before work or stay up late, sacrifice my weekends, whatever it was, I did that so that I could get this going. And I didn't, I was working a regular 9 to 5. It's not like I had a huge, like, 6-figure job or anything. I had a regular basic paycheck, and, whatever I had left over, I would just take my time and do what I needed to do. But because I had the deadline in my head, I got moving and I made sure that this happened. So whatever excuse that you have, it's not it's not a real thing. I was watching a video with Ming Lee on Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow her. She's the owner of Snob Life, but she was saying in the time that you're using to create an excuse, you could create a plan. So I really just want you guys to start thinking for May, like, what's the plan for May? What are you going to cross off your list for May? What is going to get done for May to get you closer to launching this product line so that you don't talk about it for the next 5 months? You're actually taking action to, like, really get this out there, right? Because I don't want 2018 to come and you're still talking about this, this line that you want to launch. I did this in, from start to finish, 90 days. From when I got really serious about launching to actually going live and having people waiting on me to launching this product and hitting, like, the live button for my website and getting sales immediately. That was 90 days. And I didn't even know what I was doing. Okay? I had no idea. So, if I can do it, so can you. And I'm here to help you to not make the same mistakes that I made. So guess what? It might not take you 90 days. And you may not end up wasting money on stupid things that I did, because, again, I didn't have mentorship. I didn't have anyone guiding me. I didn't have anyone, I wasn't in, like, any groups or anything that talked about this stuff. So if I can cut down your learning curve, if I can cut down your time from idea to launch, if I can cut down how much money you're spending to start, that's what this group is for. So utilize this group, ask me questions, let me know what questions you have so that I can make these types of videos, because if you have a certain question, that means someone else has it too. So again, take advantage of the group, and I really want you, after you watch this video, to sit down and think about what you're going to cross off the list for May. Again, at a bare minimum for May, bare minimum, you need to have your domain name, so that's your .com. You need to have your hosting so that your .com is actually on the internet. You need to make sure that you have just a one page that says whatever your skincare line is, a brief description about it, coming, whenever your deadline is, and have an email sign up where people can put in their information and just let them know to sign up here for updates and exclusive offers when you launch, or however you want to word that. We can always talk about that in another video. And your social media handles, and post on those consistently so that you're creating the anticipation for when your product launches. Bare minimum, you need to have that done in May. There's no reason why you can't have that done. Those things are not expensive. I'm pretty sure there's only one or two things on there you have to pay for, and that's like less than $20. So, like, let's start making this happen, you guys. I think that is it for tonight. Comment after you watch this and let me know what your goals are for May. If you have any questions about any of the things that I mentioned that need to be done in May, comment below this, or comment in the thread of this video or whatever, and I will do my best to assist you with that and help guide you in the right direction. So have a great evening, a great rest of your Sunday. And yeah, like, let's start getting shit done, right? Because, I mean, God forbid this time next year you're still talking about this line that you want to launch when you could have gotten it done in 90 days, right? So that is it, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, let me know what else you need. Have a great night.